Guilty on all counts. That was the verdict for the jury today for the Tempe mother charged with killing her two children at the family's apartment back in 2021.
12 News journalist Erica Stapleton has been covering the trial. And Erica, what sort of evidence did the jury have to make this decision?
The jury was swift with their guilty verdict, deliberating for less than 2 hours. They heard about 2 weeks of testimony from investigators, while prosecutors presented evidence. The defense called no witnesses. 12 jurors weighing the evidence against Yui Inoue, now convicted of murdering her two children.
She did things and committed violence that is so extensive that we would not even think of putting it in an R-rated horror film.
This all started back in May 2021, when Tempe police discovered 9-year-old Mia Inoue and her 7-year-old brother Kai dead in their family's apartment. Their mother, Yui Inoue, charged with their murders, the weapon believed to be a meat cleaver.
Tempe police.
Hours before discovering the bodies, Tempe police had visited the apartment for a domestic disturbance. Inoue's then husband and father of the children said she was threatening him with a knife. After that call, prosecutors say the husband left the apartment, leaving Inoue with their two kids, who were alive when police left. Prosecutors believe Inoue did this to get back at her husband because they were going through a divorce and he wouldn't give her more money.
And we are here because this woman tried to decapitate two souls.
Inoue pled not guilty to all of the charges and had to use a Japanese translator in court. Her attorney,
It was your classic he said, she said.
tried to cast doubt.
Your job is not to speculate.
The I-team also learned Inoue was being investigated for neglect by the Department of Child Safety at the time of the children's deaths. At the time, DCS said in that investigation, it did not find evidence to remove the children from the home. Throughout the murder investigation, questions were raised about Inoue's mental health, but the judge ruled it's not a topic that could come up in trial.
You can go ahead and take her out.
Inoue waived her right to be in the courtroom for most of the trial, even as the jury delivered her fate.
Guilty, 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 guilty.
Guilty on all counts. The defense attorney tells me Yui Inoue will have to be present for her sentencing, which is scheduled for next month. She faces life in prison. Erica Stapleton, 12 News.
Erica, thanks.